Hello, everybody. This is Jim from Augusto Digital, and today we'll be following up on our AI development series. We'll be using Bolt.new, and we'll be taking the code that they generated, and we'll pull it down locally to run on our computer. With that being said, let's start right away. I'm going to switch over to my desktop, and we're going to take a look of the weather application we recently created, the Augusto weather application. And what it does is it takes a name. We'll just put Jim in here, and I'll put a zip code. And it should return back weather data that, hello, Jim, here's your weather. It's in Walker, Michigan. We've got rain, and you can see the background matches, and it's got some details. So what we'll be doing is we'll be taking this Bolt application, we'll be dropping it into source control Git, and I'll be sharing that source control out for anyone who's interested in our repo, and I'll be showing how to run this locally on my computer. So let's go ahead and go forward. The first thing we need to do is let's go ahead and grab the code. I'm just going to go ahead and download this. And when I download it, I'm going to pull it into Visual Studio Code. And you can see here, I even asked Bolt on how to do this. It said, first get the code, second create a .env file. I'll do that here really quick. So let me pull that up and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. You can see here I have Visual Studio Code. I'm running out of source control, and in it, I've got a command line here. I did update the env file like the instructions said. In fact, I moved the instructions to a document that we can take advantage of here, and it talks me through what to do. So first, we need to make sure that we have Expo client installed. So we'll go ahead and do this. Now, I am running this in the command line of Visual Studio, so let's make sure everybody can see it. Let's just, I'm in the right directory. Let's make sure we have everything we need. So this is running the npm install expo CLI is what's needed. I already downloaded the project to my local environment. I created an env file where I added my API key. I will keep this in the git ignore file so that this key doesn't make it up there. Next, we'll be running a npm install to install all the dependencies needed, and then we'll do an npm run dev. So let's go back to Visual Studio here and see how we did. It looks like it ran. So we're going to do an npm install. I think I need to move my screen up so everybody can see that pasting in there. There we go. That's a little better. And all right, looks like it ran, and we'll do npm run dev. All right. Let's hide this for now. Great. It looks like it came up on this IP address. So let's go back to a browser and let's give that a try. So in theory, our app should be running on this URL. There we go. It took a little bit to load and compile. So you can see it's on localhost. So what is your name? We'll do Jim. Let's see if we get the same results. There we go. So I've successfully moved this down locally. Now we do want to make sure we keep the Git location up to date. So let's try Beverly Hills. And one of the things I've learned, whoops, I typed that in wrong. 90210. There we go. One of the things we'll have to also take a look at here is when we're using Bolt, the interface is the download or export this. What we'll want to do is keep Bolt up to date with our Git files. I've heard there's a few different ways to do that, and we should take a look. So in my next video, I'm going to go ahead and take this local Git that I have, and I'm going to publish this site not only on my local machine. I'm going to push this up to GitHub so that we can take this application we built in Bolt and we can deploy it to our GitHub site for hosting. Thank you. Hope you come back for the next version.